Hi, I'm Kate, and welcome to Kate the Bookworm. This is my very first series Sunday, and that's when I'm going to talk about some of my absolute favorite series. I'm going to be doing these every other week, so not every week. So normally you're just going to get a book review on Tuesdays and a read aloud on Fridays. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get into our very first book. Yay! The first series I'm going to talk about today is Libba Bray's Great and Terrible Beauty series, which starts off with A Great and Terrible Beauty, which I have bookmarked because I'm rereading it again. It follows with uh, Libba Bray's Rebel Angels, and then the third book in the series is The Sweet Far Thing. And so I guess it's a trilogy, really. But one of my favorite things about this series is that it's all girl power all the time, which is kind of awesome. The series is about 4 girls in Victorian England at a boarding school. The main character is Gemma Doyle, who has magical powers that she doesn't know about until after her mother dies on her 16th birthday. A little bit traumatic, don't you think? But she ends up being sent from India, where she was living, to a boarding school where she meets Anne, Felicity, and Pippa, who become her closest friends after some trials and tribulations. They find a magical world, and it's all they could ever ask for. But when danger threatens, that's kind of an issue. I'm going to read you a little snippet of the very end of A Great and Terrible Beauty because it's one of my favorite passages in a book ever. And I promise there's no spoilers. So from page 402. But forgiveness? I'll hold on to that fragile slice of hope and keep it close, remembering that in each of us lie good and bad, light and dark, art and pain, choice and regret, cruelty and sacrifice. We're each of us our own chiaroscuro, our own bit of illusion fighting to emerge into something solid, something real. We've got to forgive ourselves that. I must remember to forgive myself, because there's an awful lot of gray to work with. No one can live in the light all the time. The wind shifts, bringing with it the smell of roses, strong and sweet. Across the ravine I see her in the dry crackle of leaves, a deer. She spies me and bolts through the trees. I run after her, not really giving chase. I'm running because I can, because I must, because I want to see how far I can go before I have to stop. That's one of my favorite passages because I think it's really lovely, and I especially love I want to see how far I can go before I have to stop. Because there's something beautiful in that, something in running just because you can, or doing something just for the joy of it, rather than for any purpose in general. One of the things I love so much about this series is that it's really dark, but it's not all dark. There's a lot of beauty, a lot of joy, and a lot of light, especially in the friendships of the 4 girls. They may not always be perfect, but no friendship is, and they stand together against so many comers and so many odds. And I think that's really beautiful. Libba Bray is a really popular author as well. She has also written Beauty Queens, Going Bovine, which I'm going to read with you guys in a few weeks. And also she's written The Diviners, which is going to be a series, which is super exciting. Loved it. Scared me. Oh my gosh, I had nightmares. It was really good. But I would strongly encourage you to check out her books. Like A Great and Terrible Beauty is such a good book. Read the whole series. It's incredible. I promise you won't regret it, even when you get to that part and you're yelling at me and over how I was breaking your heart with this book. Sorry, it happens. It happens in every book. There's always that part. So, thank you for watching my first series Sunday. I hope you will go and read A Great and Terrible Beauty and the other books that go with it because they're really beautiful books and I absolutely love them. They were also all New York Times best-selling books before the young adult list was created, which is really cool. So they were on the just general New York Times bestseller list. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again in 2 weeks for Series Sunday, but before that I will see you on Tuesday when we're going to do another book review. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share the video with your friends, especially if you have book-loving friends. And don't forget to suggest new books for me to read because I always love that.